Be open to whatever comes next. I live by that. I believe in new experiences. In a world full of wonders, I believe I can learn something new about myself and the world I live in every day. I believe that life is what I make of it. I want to be proud of my life when I'm aging. I want to look back and remember how abundant my life was. I want to live every day like it is the last. I seize the day. Carpe diem. Every morning when I open my eyes, I'm excited for what is to come, whether that be tasting new cuisine, trying a new form of exercise, reading a different genre, meeting new people, and seeing breathtaking landscapes. While visiting my family in California for the holidays, my cousin and I were talking about how we could have the best summer ever. I jokingly brought up the idea of going to their Alaska home for the summer. I figured working there would make my trip more productive. That is when the whole journey began. When I got back to Texas, I had begun my job search. My cousin had a friend whose mom owns a taco bus. Shaking, I dialed her phone number and read over my pre-written pitch to get the job. I ended up landing the job. I would officially be making milkshakes in a bus in Alaska. On June 8th, I stepped foot in the Dallas Love Field Airport. Little did I know I was about to have the experience of a lifetime. After 8 cumbersome hours of staring at the clouds, exploring the Portland airport, and semi-confidently finding my gaze, I landed in small-town Alaska. It was my first time ever traveling in an airplane alone, and I enjoyed every moment of it. I felt empowered being able to get myself across the country solely by going with the flow. Although at times I felt lost and alone, I wanted to be in the moment. I wanted to feel the pressure of solo traveling, of being independent, of being open to whatever comes next. I was greeted with a warm welcome from my cousins. Over the summer, they showed me around to all the cool places, whatever that means. We would take spontaneous drives after we all got off work. At midnight, we drove out the road into bear country and looked for some bears. Yeah, we looked for bears. Do you know how dangerous those things are? They charge after you. I believe in new experiences. One night after work, my cousins and I felt like going camping. It was great. We threw whatever random bits of food we could find in a cooler, packed up all our supplies last minute, and got to our campsite late at night. Luckily in Alaska, the sun doesn't go down until like midnight. I remember feeling so proud setting up the tent. The fire was a different story though. We might have lit a few things on fire. Overall, I'd have to say that camping trip really made me learn how to survive without my parents doing all the work at camp. I believe in being open to new experiences. That summer, I worked in a taco bus. Yep, a bus. I'd have to say, working in a bus is quite an experience. I became a pro barista and milkshake maker. That place was so fun to work. All my coworkers were so granola and hippie, I felt like I belonged. The whole time I was there in Alaska, I felt like my soul was meant to be there. The town is so free-spirited and welcoming. My uncle got me a second job at his plumbing shop. I would work 8 hours in the bus and 3 hours at the shop. Dude, I was living the life. After 11 hours of work, I would climb a mountain for 5 hours, and it was still light out. Being open to new experiences showed me how far I can push myself. My cousins and I came up with a summer bucket list. Every day I was off, I would throw in my backpack, chacos, and hydro flask, and get outside. I really tried to check off all the things on that list, even if eating at every restaurant in town meant breaking the bank. Just kidding. After endless hours of berry picking, mountain wandering, kayaking, fishing, late night drives, hustling in the taco bus, meeting my cousin's friends, and many other things, that Alaska trip really exemplified my beliefs in being open to new experiences and seizing the day.